we go. Did it go up? Come on, Sally. You know, I'll bet you a lot of people are still out there. So, yes, I have transcoding. That's what matters. We are here. We're live. RSG. OTC. Off the cuff. And we are here to talk about PAX East. Everybody. And we got our co-host, Tufel. How you doing over there, Tufel?
Howdy, honey.
All right, so we got a lot to talk about. Now, Tufel wasn't with us, and I've been thinking that the person that did go with me, I might start trying to incorporate him into this show as well. If I got to see if the time works for him, because he is definitely going to be another part of this RSG team. But like I said, we got a lot to talk about. So you know what? Let's just start off by throwing you into this intro, and we'll get to it all. Alright, so I had one hell of a time. And I'm gonna be doing this every damn year. That's for sure. That this is gonna be happening every year. Now next year I'm gonna go for all 4 days.
What about the other PAXs though? Are you gonna try and make a PAX West or a PAX South, whatever the fuck they're called?
The problem is I don't get. It would be cool. I'd love to do it. PAX West is nice because it has a carpeted floor, apparently. But I'm definitely
beneath you.
Huh?
Carpet's beneath you.
Yeah. Well, there was a lot of concrete beneath us, and it's a lot on your feet when you're doing 50,000 steps in 2 days. And I just can't even tell you how many people I met. And I met companies, I met developers, I did interviews. I've got a couple videos up already, and I'm not even close to done. Actually, I have to film. I might even have to do that tonight. I have to film my video for those wireless mics that I was using. I have to film that. I have to get them the thing. But I act like it's been so long. Literally tomorrow makes 7 days. I mean, I have to test these damn things. I'm not gonna go crazy. They told me not to worry about the Amazon review, which is pretty wild. They said that's full. But I'll still throw an Amazon review in there. But they worked great, man. They worked fantastic, and I was able to conduct so many interviews. As you'll I was so shaky with some of the beginning ones, but so as you saw, I met the Kingdom Come Deliverance people.
Right.
I feel like I'm gonna direct message, Toby about some of the issues he was having that you were having. I mean, maybe I can. I don't know. I'm just thinking maybe I can get him to figure out what the hell's going on for you. But it was really cool meeting them. I'm mad I didn't get certain footage because I only had 2 days there. I didn't even know what to do. It was my first convention ever. I'm going to be so much more prepared next time. But Borderlands 3, man. I think that was announced at PAX East. Are you a Borderlands fan?
Kind of. I don't know. I'm not exactly excited for it. It'd be one of those I'll pick up as a bargain. Otherwise,
Okay. So you're nothing crazy about it. And I mean, it's so much to take in, and especially here's what we've decided we're really gonna do. Right now, I'm hoping I can do well enough I met a lot of people. There's a good chance that, this might be my year of growth, more than any, because I'm actually, been branching out. I might even be part of a stream team, but we got to see that. I'm not even going to jinx myself or talk about it. And I mean, it's a really big stream team. So I want to put myself on a level where hopefully I can get the yellow content creators badges and then get in like 4 hours early. But I want to do this kind of thing, like, so Friday or for Thursday and Sunday, do all my meetups with the devs, and then Friday and Saturday, I kind of want to just set up shop, hang around, and just like start asking people about their costumes and things like that, and not really too much about getting into developers' faces on those days that are stupidly busy, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I feel that I feel that that's the best way to go about it. I wish I would have gotten more footage than I did, but I still got a lot of footage. There's so much to do, and 2 days just wasn't enough. That's for damn sure. 2 days was not enough, and it's like I've never been so excited to continue on this journey than when I went to this convention. Meeting people that, if I met someone, DJ Truthsayer, that if I ever want to go to the Netherlands, I have a place to stay. So that's pretty awesome. I don't know what's out in the Netherlands. Is there anything fun out in the Netherlands?
Of course there is. Well, in history, but everything else. The people are really nice. I mean, it's a cultural experience. I mean, how I'd go.
Okay. I gotta get my passport and stuff together and get myself out there. That would be fantastic. But yeah, so I met amazing people. I met really big YouTubers. I went to these parties, that people got me into. I can't even imagine if I got to be there for the full time, the kind of people that I'd meet. And like I said, I was kind of standoffish. This is my first convention ever. But what conventions have you ever been to?
I'm sorry, I must have missed that. What was it?
What conventions have you ever been to?
The Denver Comic Con, and when I was in high school, my girlfriend at the time drugged me to Non-DesuCon, which was an anime convention thing.
Okay.
Weird, being a non-anime fan.
Right, I can imagine.
People. I found out that Pockies taste good. That Mahjong is a fun game to play with 4 people, the traditional Mahjong.
Yes.
And anime is fucking weird, and anime people are fucking weird.
Yeah.
But good people. But
no,
really the only conventions I've ever really been to.
Well, I could definitely say, I can't imagine that you'd want to waste any kind of vacation time to come out to that. But you'd certainly be more than welcome to if you ever wanted to come along to that. Grab some tickets and we'll all rent like a nice big cushy hotel room. Personally, I would find it really awesome. Now, normally I would be. I'm always against the fundraising kind of thing, in a sense. But look, there just becomes a point where people can't sit there and act like this all comes free. In a sense, in the sense of, like, to me, it's expensive. It's definitely out of my pocket, and I'm happy to bring it. But I shouldn't feel ashamed if I ask for some help towards something like a big event like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if people are willing to do it, why not, right?
Well, yeah, but it's like, for instance, the group like I said, that'll remain nameless until I maybe get accepted into it or something of that nature. Um, they were more built around Elite Dangerous, but I might pick up that game sometime. Maybe I'll enjoy the hell out of it. I have no idea. But the thing is, if they could probably band together and get all their people to get them enough for a booth, $50,000 for a booth at PAX, and that would be amazing. That would be amazing. I would never ask for anything near that, but they have the kind of backing that might be able to do something like that, like maybe a Kickstarter or something of that nature.
Right.
But I shouldn't be ashamed if I'm asking, like, I my thing is, I can stay in somewhere else, and maybe I should, but I was thinking about trying to stay connected right to the convention center. But I don't have to be.
It's not cheap.
It's not. No. It's 5 nights, $2,000. Which, I mean, that's not even Vegas hotel money. Okay.
No, that's ridiculously expensive.
No. I mean, like, yeah. But I'm saying if you stayed in Vegas for a week, it'd be way more than that.
You can stay at Vegas on the Strip for $40 a night.
And a nice big room.
Yeah, like the Stratosphere or the Circus or something like that. Yeah.
I guess you can find them. Yeah, you're not gonna, but not. I'll bet you not during any kind of big convention like CES. Hell no.
There's always conventions in Vegas, like almost every weekend.
Yeah, but there's big conventions, like mega conventions. Like CES is a mega convention where everything's sold the fuck out. You tell me
You
when.
gotta buy in advance.
Huh?
That's why you gotta reserve and buy in advance.
Oh yeah, no, that is true. That is true. And I that's where I'm kind of stuck. I really find it a little much to want to buy that, and I agree. As much as I'd love to, um, you know, it's part of it is my need, my want to do what I do. As you can imagine, there's a lot of anxiety going through me. I don't know if you ever noticed, my legs never sit the fuck still. So there's, that's part of the reason that's it. That it does calm me a bit, and I can't really have any of that there. That's and I'm there for absolutely hours on end, and then I usually leave from there to go somewhere else. So I'd hate to have to go back to my hotel. I love the fact that I'd just be able to go there. And not only that, the food is absolutely god awful at PAX. I'd 10 times rather just be able to walk to my hotel room, when I'm a little tired or whatever, get whatever I want and be like, yo, let's order some room service, because that's got to be better fucking food than what the hell they had.
What was it, like a catered joint, like an Argus or
Oh,
something?
no. Okay. I can't even explain how bad this is. So it's like they had little food stands around, and it was all the same thing. It was like cheeseburgers, hamburgers, I think like pretzels and I think chicken. I saw some chicken somewhere, but I can't remember exactly.
Shit.
Yeah, but like really, really, really basic, And I mean, you couldn't even get bacon on the cheeseburgers. The tomatoes that they put on were out of the cans, and it was like that nasty, sugary shit, Like,
You think at least spring for damn tomatoes? It's not like they're expensive.
dude, it was so bad. And you'd pay like fucking so much money for these things. You would pay like I shit you not. You'd pay like $12 for this fucking burger. Well, bottles of water were $3.50 bottle. So I mean,
Couldn't you go off site and there's something nearby?
you could on a Friday. It's on the Thursday. It's cool. On a Sunday, it's cool. Man, you don't want to step the fuck out on a fucking Friday or Saturday. Man, you do not want to step the fuck out. I learned my lesson.
lesson learned is bring your good water decanter and a hoagie or something. And
Oh yeah,
I'll
you're
bring
gonna
right
you
there.
got to bring that in. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. You know, and here's the thing. So like I said, by the way, I don't even have to worry about talking about it anymore. I can actually freely talk about it. I will have my medical card actually in less than a month, so I can freely talk about it. Even with a medical card, I can't bring my shit anywhere in there. Now I could bring edibles and I could bring vape pens apparently, but you can't bring any like like actual pot or anything like that in there. Because apparently it's like 4 jurisdictions, basically, are all in that thing at the same time. Yeah, I know, really weird, right? So, the 4 jurisdictions are in there, and one of them's going to end up having a problem, saying you can't come in, and it's a whole fucking nightmare, and it's like, this is crazy. This is a legalized state. And, even if you had a medical card, doesn't matter. It's like, I'm pretty surprised, But,
Well, here you can't go into convention center with any paraphernalia, that kind of shit either. And it's a fully legalized recreational state.
well, no, they are too. They are too. They're both fully legalized recreationals. So that's why I was saying it was pretty surprising. But, yeah, what is, I don't get that. I don't get that shit, man. Like, especially when there's people with medical. Now, maybe I could have I can actually probably have a doctor with, but it's not worth the hassle. The point is, it's not worth the hassle. Okay, and that's another like kind of part that would be nice, like if I'm in my hotel room, because yes, it's connected to the convention center, but it's not actually in the convention, so they can't really get me. You know what I mean?
Why not just use edibles?
Oh, because that's a tough game to play. I'll be honest with you. That's a really tough game to play. Because you can kind of, smoking it, you're really not going to get to that level of, wow, I'm really fucked up. Okay, especially if you're a habitual person. Edibles go past that, man. If you fuck up, you take too much, next thing you know, you're trying to do an interview and you're like, I kind of asked you your name like 3 times already. What's it again? All right. My eyes are bloodshot red. How you doing? Because, man, your eyes get fucking stupid red on those. Holy shit. When you're nice and toasty on some edible, it's completely different. It's totally different than smoking. Yeah. I wouldn't want to mess with that. So, if anything, I'd get a vape pen. That's probably what I'd get. That's the closest I can get to it being fine. I could have done that. I could have went to a shop that's like 30 minutes away and got it. But I you know what? Look, I'm not that in need of it that I'm going to waste my time, go 30 minutes out of my way to have it in the convention center. I'll just wait till the convention's over, maybe go to a bar or something, and then if I got to go the night even further, then I'll probably jump back to the hotel and do what I need to, So I didn't make, like I said, I'm not like some crazy fiend or some shit that I can't go without it. But it probably would have calmed my nerves a little bit, is my point, when I was doing this whole thing.
Have a beer.
Well, yeah. So I didn't really see. I think there was a bar. I don't know why I didn't go there. I should have went into the bar and had a beer. It was like a Sam Adams thing. I don't know why I didn't.
Boston.
But honestly,
did you know that Sam Adams is the biggest U.S. brewery now?
Really?
Coors is owned by Canadians. Budweiser is owned by Brazilians. So now it's down to Sam Adams.
Huh. Wow. Holy shit. I can't believe that. Well, here's the thing. Considering a bottle of water was $3.50, I don't even want to fucking know what a Sam Adams costs there.
8 to 10.
Oh, I wouldn't even be surprised if it was 15, dude. I'll be honest with you. It was.
And see, that's part of the reason why I fucking hate those things. So you know you're in there, it's a matter of convenience, and like, you know what? Fuck you, $10-15 for this. You want a hot dog? $8. You want this shitty Walmart hamburger? $10. Choke it down.
Oh yeah, no. It is kind of annoying. I'm not even gonna lie. It's very annoying. The lack of food. I mean, this one girl goes, "Oh, the food trucks are great." No, they're freaking horrible. The okay, the selection at least was shit, and they move them around. You know, they move them around to basically give everyone like a fair share, which is kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, but they move them around to give them a fair share of like the business. So I get that. I do understand that. Uh, but where I have to say that PAX was the best, though, is when it just went crazy. Like seeing everything around you and like all the technology that they had. There was deals going on. I could have gotten 50% off of headsets and all kinds of craziness. Now, there's of course a lot of giveaways going on, but like I didn't really bother myself with those too much. I tried a couple here and there, but they ended up being like these scavenger hunts. It wasn't just like a sign up kind of thing. It ended up being like whole rigmaroles. It's like I ain't got time for that shit, man. You know? Like I'm not just at this convention. I'm at this convention working. And it's fun. Everything I did was very fun. But I don't have time to go on their ridiculous scavenger hunts to go all around. I mean, it's almost annoying. It's kind of like those Gleam links. When they have like 20,000 links to be enter a giveaway. You know what I'm talking about?
Not a clue.
Well, like you have Gleam, and that's why I like Jay's 2 cents when he would do giveaways. There'd be like two things to click, and that's it. Most other people are like, all right, click this and unlock that, click that, and unlock 16 more, and it's like, what? The 16 more chances to win. It's just like, fuck out of here. The next thing you know, you're subscribed on every single platform to this damn company, and it's just annoying as shit. So
that's why I don't sign up for free shit, because it just irritates me. I'd rather just buy the shit if I really want it.
Yeah, I mean, granted, sometimes I go for like I have this one where they give away badass computers. Let me tell you right now. Okay, if I want to buy it, yeah, that's great, but I don't really have $4,000 to just drop like that. And these motherfuckers are giving away a $4,000 computer kind of thing,
There's only one thing I enter for a giveaway, and that's Aero Precision's rifle every month. Beyond that, don't give a shit.
Yeah, I stopped entering a lot of giveaways, honestly. To be perfectly honest with that, yeah.
That one's easy. You just follow them on Twitter, visit their Facebook page. You have the option to tell a friend and join mailing list. You don't have to. All said and done, you get about 10 to 14 entries into it, just for having their Twitter and visiting their Facebook. That's it.
Okay. All right, yeah.
But see, that's simple. You start doing the whole thing, click this, and you unlock this more, and you know this over here, and do this and here, and enter this, and follow every fucking platform there is out there. No.
Yeah. I did some interviews with a couple developers. I'm going to kind of get some gameplay footage for Titans of Industries, Titans of Industries, Industries of Titan, because I should have hooked up the second pack from the beginning. It was my first interview. I felt that the mic was doing a good job picking up everything around me. But then I second guessed myself and kind of like started pulling on my shirt like down and towards him. And next thing you know, like, you're looking at my chest hair, the whole time. And I'm like, it kind of gives like this unprofessional kind of look. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I need to get some gameplay footage to kind of like overlay on top of that. And then that'll be nice. It was cool to talk about that. But these games have like another year and a half before they're even out. Like even on like an early access of some sort. And it's like, to me, I guess it's cool getting people behind it. But I feel if you're paying this much for these booths, man, like why are you so far away from release? And paying this much for booths, You should be paying this much for booths when this shit is releasing like in a couple months, or or maybe you have a demo that can be played now. But I don't know. I just find it wild. Like I had another one, a new, which they were both great. They gave me great, interviews, and I'll, put it up. But they seemed, industry titans of industry, or no, titans of industries of Titan. I don't know. It always messes me up with their name of that. Industries of Titan. That he had a lot more info on. But this other game, anew, the Distant Light or something like that, um, it just it seemed like he still had hey, yeah, we don't have a release time, and we have a Steam page though, and it's like, well, you've been in development of it for 4 years, which I mean, hey, building the game's not making a game is not easy, but it's like when I was asking about more things, it's like there wasn't too much content that he could really give me. Now, my favorite one was this company called No More Robots. Okay, and no more. Now, I did my interview with Astroneer. That's what I have up earlier, and he was just cool. I'm not a huge fan of the I'm not big into Astroneer, the game style. That's more my cameraman. I wouldn't be opposed to playing it, but I can't see myself dunking tons of hours into it exactly because it's just not my style. But I'm not gonna say it's not a great game. It looks great for people who would enjoy that.
Did you actually get one of those game keys?
I can email them. I gotta wait. I gotta wait until they're all done putting away their shit. I emailed them all already, so I'm sure they'll be at work tomorrow or something. I'm gonna see it.
Yeah, I saw you did a tweet thing where they had a shitload of cards there or something.
I retweeted it. That is for in-game stuff. That's not for game codes. Yeah. No, I can get game code. I can get the free game codes if I want to for that. Do you need Astroneer?
I honestly haven't even looked at it. I know from your tweet and all that was something you had looked at or talked with them and all that stuff. So I haven't even looked at it yet.
You'd have to be into exploration and I guess like that kind of building kind of stuff.
Which I am to a point. You look at the rust and stuff like that or whatever. I kind of like that stuff.
Yeah. So we'll definitely take a look at it. That would be something I'll see if I can grab a couple game codes for. That would be awesome. But mainly, it was great to see that, and then No More Robots. See, they made some games like there's one called Family Man, where it's got like this really deep, dark plot of like, the father's got to pay back this mafia dude, or else he's gonna do something to the family. But it's got a really like bright story tone, like with an underlying darkness, and then.
Right.
Then there's Not Tonight, which is like a Brexit game with a bodyguard, and you're a bodyguard, and it's kind of like that game. Not a bodyguard, you're a bouncer, and it's kind of like that game Papers, Please. You know what I'm talking about?
So it's like it's kind of a indie art, sort of a low budget game, but just kind of has its quirks and all that.
Yeah, and then you got another indie art, looks like something straight out of the fucking 90s, but that's what it's meant to be. It's about like you're basically managing internet stuff from 1999, and you've got to weed through, good and bad things and things that should be deleted, and apparently there's a lot of dark humor in that, so that's pretty cool. And Not Tonight is apparently supposed to have a lot of dark humor too. Then you have. On the other side of it, you have, trying to think, Descenders. Descenders is their like mountain bike game that's more multiplayer and not exactly any kind of. It's really, I find that probably more fun if you got some friends over and you're just all maybe you've been drinking a little bit, you're a little having fun, and you just want to race down the mountain. It's cool. I like the first person mode for the bikes, but everything from them really intrigued me. So I'm looking forward to play their games. That's for sure. Other than that, it was just a lot of Apex playing. A lot of people playing Apex, and I think Fortnite. I saw some shit for Fortnite, and I guess it was whatever. Nothing I'd play. But Bus Simulator 2. Believe
The
it.
German one?
Is it a German one? I didn't. I mean, I can imagine so. I'm pretty sure the guy's card that I got is German.
I
Um,
can see it, like they have a German, and I think the Soviets got one too, or something like that. And maybe the Polish. Or not Soviets,
maybe.
the Russians. Jesus Christ, I'm aging myself there.
Hold
Russians.
on. Let me pull up Steam and see it. Store. Where is it? Bus Simulator. Bus Simulator. Oh, there it is. Bus Simulator 18. I think that was what I was playing. Or, I had the paper with me. Where the hell did I put that thing? I had the freaking paper with me to tell me. Son of a bitch. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. There it is. It just says Bus Simulator.
Not important of its origin anyway, I guess. I was just curious offhand.
Yeah, but I'm curious if I'm even looking at the right game. It's got mixed reviews, but I can't tell if this is the same one. Because it just says Bus Simulator, but it doesn't say Bus Simulator 18. Well, let's see. Yeah, it's got to be them. It's Astragon Entertainment. There it is. So it's got mixed reviews. Don't know why. But anyways, I enjoyed it. It's actually a bus simulator that actually worked. It didn't look at that like half bad. And I'd like to, get it all set up with my wheel and everything. I'm going to email him tomorrow and see if he can get me a see if he can get me a key for that. That'd be great. So yeah, I'm gonna work on getting a key for this bus simulator. I'm kind of digging it. But yeah, so I got to meet that. Then I found out about the Construction Simulator 2, which I thought it would be like a continuance of that first Construction Simulator we played.
It was kind of shitty. I mean, it was entertaining for like an hour and a half. You're like, hey, isn't okay? Now it just sucks.
Well, the problem with it big time was that if you didn't have a field of people playing with you, it sucked real big time. Like, because you really needed like a crew of people playing with you. And then this one is actually a mobile port, I believe. I believe this is a mobile port. But it's like from how the guy was explaining it to me, I don't have incredibly high hopes for it. That's all. I think it's probably not too crazy there. But then you had a new one. I have to get their B-roll. So let me make sure I get that B-roll so I can do that interview. So much to do. I could say so little time, but there is time. I've got the next 2 days off. But man, I want to stream some stuff. I kind of wish I can get those damn game codes beforehand. That would be really good. But unfortunately, they are all busy with PAX, so no one even sees my emails. Actually, I sent one guy an email, and it was like, hey, if you need something urgent, contact me on Twitter. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to be a douche and contact him on Twitter right now. But anyways.
I give them like a week. Give everybody a solid week just so they can get packed back to their offices and back to the regular rigmarole, and they're kind of catching up to the landslide that they missed and because of PAX, or the increased influence from PAX as well. So probably a week would be good to give them.
Oh yeah. Oh, it'd be great. It'll be great to give them like about a week. That's in my opinion, that'd be a good idea. Like that's what I'm expecting. I'm hoping to actually give them less time than that. Like, I'm hoping they'll get back to me in less time than that, honestly. But I'd really be curious to know why the reviews are so mixed. It's okay, but not for the price. Okay, so if I'm not paying for that price, um, so I mean, it doesn't work. I mean, I don't know. It needs to be expanded more and gets a bit repetitive. Okay, I could see it being a repetitive game. Yeah. But let's get serious. What fucking simulator is not repetitive? Please tell me. Because every simulator I've ever played is fucking repetitive as shit. I mean, let's get serious. A simulator is basically a job, right? You're always doing a simulation of a job of some sort. Am I correct?
They're almost like a dream job. You think about like train simulator, farm simulator,
Right.
trucking simulator, shit like that. Stuff that people in childhood dreams had, and yeah, that's why it's so successful. Or just kind of like what if I had this one? If I was just doing a bus driving thing around the city, kind of what would it be like? And then get away from my cubicle and the corporate hell.
Correct. Right. Yeah. But it's still a dream job. And what does a job always become?
A job.
Yeah, and repetitive. And do it over and over again. Well, guess what? If you're a bus driver, you're going to drive the same routes. So that means you're going to drive it over and over again. Picking the same people up. Which, like I said, I could see that becoming really boring in comparison to a truck sim. I can't see it being incredibly long-lived unless things became crazy, like, you can get shot on the bus because there's a fight broke out. I don't know. But it was all right. Like I said, I'm not gonna go crazy about getting it because of like what I just said there. You can only do so much with a bus. Like the truck sim, I mean, you have a lot to drive.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, PAX East next year is going to be crazy. I'm going to make sure I see everything that I possibly can. And even if I can't get Saturday tickets, honestly, I think I'm just going to stay through. I think I'm going to stay through to Sunday. I'm going to get Sunday tickets. And what I'll do, okay, is, what I'll do is I'll stay Saturday. Maybe if I can talk to some people, if I don't manage to get those creator badges, hopefully Saturday I will, just maybe get someone will be like, hey, look, man, I can get you tickets and I can get you something, But
right.
if not, fuck it. I'll do whatever. There's events going on all the time around the convention. So I'll find some other event. I don't actually have to go in the damn building, So if I get to go to the convention 3 out of the 4 days, who gives a shit? Really, all that means is to go down to the floor. I could go in the convention center and stick outside. I don't have to go down to the showroom floor, I could look. I could be above that shit the whole time. So, I don't know. It's just like I was kind of saddened though when I found out how quick they sell out of those. It sold out the same day. Kind of unfortunate there. So
Had to be on it for this whenever it goes on sale for the next coming here. Buy that shit right off. And I guess even if you don't end up going, you can always sell them and transfer them.
Well, no, I'm gonna end up going. Unless something drastic really happened, I think it. Oh, there we go. Oh, cool. He's giving away more of those bundles. I'll manage to get some codes for that damn game. But yeah, check out Ashneer, see what you think. But you need, like I said, check out those videos. I know you haven't had a chance to check them out. But I think by far my most professional videos I've ever done on the channel. By a long shot. I mean, that shit doesn't even look like something I would create. You know?
Well, that's good.
Yeah, no, I kind of, really impressed myself. I got like a slight interview with this chick from Cherry MX. Um, and she was great. She was so worried about doing it, and I, built up her confidence on how good she'll do fine. And her boss told her. And anyways, he said if I need anything, and he gave me a card. So I don't know. I don't want to. I mean, one person said to me, "Oh, if you have any questions." No, because I think he would have said, "If you have any questions." Um, and it was kind of weird. Like we traded cards after, and he handed it to me and said, if I need anything, let him know. So, that's pretty cool. What exactly Cherry MX I would grab from them? I don't know. Like, do they have their own keyboards, or they just provide the keys for the keyboards? Or maybe I can get keycaps? I don't know. I don't know. I'd want something for the channel more than anything. There was a game called Beyond Blue that I've got some stuff on. I'm kind of a little in between there because it's more of like a learning kind of thing, and you're playing almost kind of like a scientist, but it has some elements similar to Subnautica, but it doesn't have survival elements. So I don't know how I'm exactly feeling about the game. I feel like it's maybe a good learning game, but I don't know. You'd have to really love marine biology,
It's gonna have its niche then.
It definitely will. There was another game I got a interview with John Getty from Exato Games, makes Elo Hell, and I actually thought it was kind of cool how he did it. It's a game that kind of gives like tips and a glimpse into the real life and real things that you might encounter if you tried to go to the esports life. And we're not talking about esports life like, they had YouTubers life. No, it's not like that. Apparently it's more like there's no level up skills or anything. You're only as good as you are. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's going to be a big part of that. Let's see. Who else did I really meet up? Broadcaster. Let's see. I got some broadcast. Oh, that Brace Yourself Games. That was Industries of Titan. Then we had Pip and Mike, both from No More Robots. That was pretty awesome. Who am I missing out on? And then I had Husky Entertainment, which was like with Main Gear and stuff, and they work with like smaller content creators. So I'm gonna see if there's something that they can maybe help me out with, grab some stuff. I love doing reviews on this channel. That's one of my favorite things to do on this channel is do some reviews. But like I said, man, I just met so many people at that damn convention. That shit was awesome. Do you think you'd ever want to go to it?
To PAX?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Actually, knowing you, yeah, probably not.
If I were to go, that far off to go to a convention, it would probably be something Star Trek involved, to be quite honest. If I'm going to do that. And even then, it's kind of questionable because, do I really want to pay that much money just to overpay for some of the Star Trek actors, autograph? Probably not.
Do you want to go on a Star Trek cruise? I think I saw something like that.
I want to do a Star Trek cruise. Actually, they fucking sold out. They sell out so quickly. This year's already been sold out for a long time, and I think next year's is even sold out.
Oh, damn.
Of course, this year is Voyager's 25th anniversary. Can you fucking believe it? Voyager first aired 25 years ago.
See, the cool thing is, eventually here, too, the point is, if this channel can grow bigger, okay, and bigger this channel grows, the more events I could just get the fuck into, and it doesn't matter who's sold out or whatnot and this, that, and the other thing. There's going to be reserved shit for people, you know, and there will be eventually a point when I can get on shit like this, or at least get on lists, you know. So that's what we have to strive for. That's going to be our goal, damn it. We have to be part of the cool club. I have to be able to just contact people and be like, listen, I need in. You got it? Yeah. You know?
Right.
That's how we need it, man. I need to be like the Godfather up in this bitch. But anyways, that's really, I mean, that's really all I have to say, you know, about like what I really want to do is just stay there for 4 days, regardless if I get to Saturday, you know, anyways, because the people you meet, the events that are going on, the people that I know that are going there that I can go to the events with, I think it's not necessary for me to exactly have a Saturday, you know? If I can get Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, how much more am I going to see on Saturday, you know?
You never know. It could be special events, keynotes, shit like that going on Saturday.
There is, but I mean, I could be on a panel. You know, that's what I need. That's what I need to do next time is with all the, I need to really plan it out, and maybe I will go there early because I'll tell you what, I didn't go there at doors open. No way, no way. Especially, you know, I should have done doors open on Thursday. That would have been fine. Doors open on a Friday and a Saturday? Fuck out of here. Hell no. That shit literally goes like fucking 20 blocks down. And then wraps around. That shit is far. It is a long line. I've never seen. It is literally the only line I've ever walked against. Right? With people walking forward. And it just never ended. I was walking against the line. I literally wondered at one point if it was just people walking along the sidewalk and I was being tricked. You know?
Right.
It was that bad, man. But anyways, that's all I have to speak about for the events. I think we've talked about PAX quite a bit tonight for almost an hour straight about going to events. So all I could really say is stick around. There's going to be more shit to come, like tons. I got at least 4 more interviews, and I've got at least 1 or 2 more, you know, PAX videos that are just like quick looks and things like that. You know, but so like I got a tech video that I got to put up for PAX. All the Thrustmaster shit looked amazing. You know, I'll talk about that real quick before we go. Thrustmaster looked amazing. Still not on the end of Fanatec, I'm going to probably say. Fanatec's probably still got, like, the overall winning there. But on the flight stuff, yeah, Thrustmaster's got that shit on lock.
Better than their Warthog?
Oh, shit, yeah. Like, oh, shit, yeah.
To what expense, though?
I don't even fucking know. But they've got to be some serious shit. Like, dude, they all bolt into the fucking desks and floors. It looks like. Like, your joystick and your throttle seemed like, as far as I saw, they were on, like, plates that you mount to the damn desk. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real deal shit. And the fucking throttle, I mean, it was more like a jet throttle. It wasn't like a, you know, full-on plane throttle. So it definitely was more jet fighter oriented. But, damn, man. Damn. That shit was insane feeling. Like, you could separate the two with a switch on the back and control the throttles individually. They had like all metal fucking junction box kind of fucking switches and dials, and everything felt smooth and just buttery awesome slickness. And then you had the freaking joystick. That shit felt insane, dude. Like it just came right out of a freaking fighter, like a helicopter or a fighter jet or some shit. Like that shit was serious. And then you had the fucking rudder system. That shit could definitely has to be mounted into the floor or some shit. That was incredible how that worked. That had like like movement on the pedals, like kind of like a tilt forward and back, and then it had a full on swing kind of for the rudders themselves, and it was, like I said again, buttery smooth, but it was all metal construction, like no fucking around.
Well, I guess we'll see how it hits the market, how much it's going to cost, and so on and so forth.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, let me see. Let's see if they sell it. Um, you know what's funny is like some of the things I'll say are so funny. Like I just I I have no fucks given. Like I'll just say the wrong shit. It doesn't matter. It's like, you know, it it's like if I don't like something, I don't fucking like it. It's as simple as that. Like I'm not gonna sit there and sugarcoat it and make it sound like it's great. Um, so let me see. Can I get this? How much? Does it say how much this thing is? It doesn't say how much it is, does it? No. No. Okay, so they got like this Sparko handbrake for Thrustmaster. And oh no, you can get the Sparko mod. I don't know what the fuck that is. Um it's not telling me how much it is though. Like that's what's kind of driving me nuts. Like features, no. Anyways, if you go on Thrustmaster's website, you can definitely see exactly what I'm talking about. So, on page 2, you'll see that they have the rudders. It's called the pendular rudder system. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on here and go on to the browser. Okay. So you have the handbrake that they had there. Okay, that felt high quality and crazy. But I don't like things that make you need tools to change shit around. That's stupid, in my opinion. What do you think?
Depends. If it's going to be more rigid, more reliable, and I don't mind it, but otherwise, yeah.
Right, exactly. No, I can that I'd agree with that. I didn't realize this was for PS4 only, but there's a Bluetooth LED display for your miles per hour and stuff. I thought that would have worked for everything. I saw these, the T-Flight US Air Force Edition, so they really go crazy with their flight sim stuff. Like I said, this pendular rudder system, though, holy hell, man. Holy hell. The thing was insane. So, I don't know if you're probably looking at the stream, but right on this pedal, that can move forward and backward. And then as you see, like the swing here, it swings on like the whole pedal like a rudder. It's mind blowing. But it looks like it's a plate that screws down. If you notice, it's got like screw holes and everything. So it's not like, you're really setting this thing up. Let me go back a page, and then let's see what else. Okay, so they had some of this, some of these. This looked like a child's play toy. They also had the Ferrari, headset too, and it's like, okay, whatever. And then they had this PS4 PC thing. That's the cheap one that everyone knows, the HOTAS, the cheap HOTAS one. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's the same one I actually bought. Wasn't the not the Ace Combat one, but I think it's just basically called the HOTAS. I think I paid $40 for it,
Yeah,
and
the
it actually
HOTAS
works
one.
really well.
Yeah, no, it's good. But when you feel like there are other ones, it's insanely crazy. Now, I saw the Ferrari 250 GTO wheel add-ons. So that must mean that they are interchangeable. Yes, they've got to be interchangeable. Because from what I'm seeing here, these are just wheel add-ons. So they've got to be interchangeable. That tells me that there. I'll tell you, when I went to the Thrustmaster booth, it was very annoying that I couldn't get anyone to help me for nothing. So, like, most anyone would see me, like us with the camera and like, and all the setup and like kind of like, hey, we gotta pay attention to these people. They couldn't give a shit. Everyone just wanted to race their stuff, so they were just all preoccupied. So here's another one. Okay, so here's the servo base. There we go, the T300 servo base. That's it. Okay. So, yeah. That is what I didn't know any. See, that's the problem. I was there and I didn't know anything about anything because no one could help me. It would have been nice to know half of this stuff. But here it is, the HOTAS Warthog dual throttles. Man. Man, that was a awesome little setup there. It was impeccable quality. And then there it is, the HOTAS Warthog flight stick. So I guess that's the stuff that Sazi wants, isn't it?
The Warthog, the whole Warthog system.
Yeah, that's this. That's what he wants. So the Warthog system is the one that I'm talking about. That's
what I asked you about. He said no.
Yeah, but I guess I didn't realize it's that because I thought they had another model of it. I didn't realize it was these because I remember the Warthog stuff all being screw in.
Yeah, it's like what, $400, $450 for the stick and throttle.
Really? That's it? Well, let's find out.
And then Micro Center occasionally does a deal where you buy the Warthog and you get rudder pedals for free.
Wow. So 450. Okay. So here, all right. Wow, that's not as bad as I thought it would be. 445. Yeah, that's not bad.
Logitech took the X56.
Yeah. Is right? That was theirs at one point, right?
It was SciTech, and SciTech had them. They were just such piles of shit. Well, they have some where they would work brilliantly, but most of them would just fail, and they're piles of shit, and that's why SciTech went under. And they used to be about $160. Now Logitech, of course, they stick their shit name on it. They're going to charge you even more.
Yeah, but I know you're not a big fan of Logitech, but I've had very good luck with Logitech in the past. Where have you had bad luck with Logitech?
Keyboards, mice,
really,
cameras, microphones, controllers.
I've never had any of these issues. Be honest with you, but 450, that's not as bad as I thought it would be. But what were those rudders? Thrustmaster rudder.
It's like if you were going to buy a high-end, nice, like a muscle car, you have like the Corvette Z06, the Camaro ZL1, you have the Hellcat Demon, or Hellcat or Demon Charger Challenger, and then Logitech is like the V6 Ford Mustang that has like 800,000 miles on it.
Right. Okay. Right. I mean, I guess that's how you feel about it. I mean, I like their mice more than I like Corsair mice. I was into Corsair mice a lot when I was out at the, when I was out at the event there. I was using Corsair mice a lot. I didn't really dig the feel of it.
Yeah, this one's awesome. Yeah,
but
this one is
that's
incredible.
that's the one that everyone had.
The dark core.
The one, yeah, the one with you got the one with the button on the side, the red button on the side, right?
No, that's the old one.
Oh, what the hell new one did you get?
It's called Dark Core, the Corsair Dark Core. It could be wired or wireless, no latency, no. It's all sorts of shit.
Never seen it. I'd probably be more into that than I was your old one. Your old one, I don't like the feel of. So, that's all. I just wasn't a big fan of the old one. But Logitech for their mice, I love. Corsair, I love for their keyboards. But Logitech, if you really think, man, they capture a lot. Blue microphones are very good. That's Logitech.
Not a fan of blue.
But they're still very good. They're still very good microphones. And then let's see. As far as the racing wheel, it's not the cheapest. It's not the best. They've been, they're long lasting. They keep going and going. But they are very plastic oriented. I will give it that. But they're in a reasonable price range where a lot of the Thrustmasters and stuff really kind of aren't. Where these you can get for $250 or $300, you're paying at least $500-$600 for the Thrustmaster. You know?
Pay for quality.
You do pay for quality, but there also becomes a point where, someone can also do something and get people into it. And like I said, Logitech did that really good. They really got, me into having a wheel. Now I'd like to eventually upgrade that wheel, but that's beyond it. But yeah, so I think personally, I'm not in much of hate as you are of Logitech. I think there's other companies I'm more against for sure. Like for instance, Thermaltake. They look cool, but they also look cool because it's a lot of takes on other companies' shit. So whatever. Anyways.
Not a fan of theirs.
Huh?
Not a fan of theirs.
No. But Corsair, like I said, they've got their ups and downs. Their cases, I like that, completely tempered glass case that they had, and I liked your old case, or no, your current case. I like your current case, but that really is about it. They didn't really impress me too much on their case side of things. If I actually had to go with my favorite case manufacturer, believe it or not, it's got to be a couple of them would be like Cooler Master. And I can't think of some of the others. It'd probably be like the Leanne Lees and stuff because they're really nice. But consumer, just standard, good price. I probably gotta go with Cooler Master, man. They keep innovating great stuff. I got a video I got to put up when I do the tech portion where I got they got a case that's like tiny, man, and it can fit a full ATX.
Right.
So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, so I'm gonna end this here. We've been talking, like I said, for over an hour now about PAX and about some of the computers and things that I saw there. Like I said, Cooler Master is really pulling out some stops on having some really amazing stuff. So I know they're capitalizing right now on the new Cherry MX like half-inch, so they're really small switches compared to what they used to be. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on, but that's it. That's all I've got for us tonight. Thanks for watching another episode of RSG OTC. We'll be back next week for more stuff. And that's it for us. So, bye all. We'll see you next time.